Hello, this is Great Man for your show on this Monday. I hope everybody's having a great Monday. I know I am. I thought it was going to rain all day, but it turned out to be a gorgeous day here in Greenville, South Carolina. Depends on where you're listening. Boy, the NASCAR racing. Yesterday, it was kind of wild. I got a first-time winner, Christopher Bell, who wins his first race in NASCAR. At Daytona, we had two back-to-back. Hadn't had that happen since 1950 when two drivers won their first race. McDowell on the Daytona 500 and now Christopher Bell in the number 20 car and everything on this one. Whew. Don't forget, South Carolina Comic-Con is coming to Greenville April 17th and 18th. You got a few people that are going to end up having their special guests. Is Darby Allin from AEW, from the wrestling, All Extreme Wrestling, I think that's what it's called, All Elite Wrestling. I think that's the way it's supposed to be. I should know. I've been watching this wrestling for a while since Sting showed up. And nice to see Arn Anderson and Tully Blanchard there, managing other wrestlers and teaching them how to wrestle. And this makes it funner. And everything else. The AEW is a lot better than WWE. I like it because they always free. They can do whatever. Unless Jeff Hardy will come back there. Matt's there, but oh well. But I thought I'd really do a shout out to them. And Borderland Comics and Collectibles is putting on that show for the South Carolina Comic-Con comic over at Greenville Convention Center on April 17th, 18th. I'm planning on trying to go. I was trying to get a media pass so I won't have to do much, so I can get backstage and talk to people and interview people, maybe do a podcast with some of them, interviews, where I can go back and put it on my show or whatever I do. I can record shows and do a whole show out there if I wanted to. I don't know what Borderlands will let me do or what they'll let me, accomplish or whatever. I should have reached out. I reached out to them and they ain't never got back to me. Don't really know. They should know who I am because I've been in their store several times with my Great Man Radio Show mask and bought a couple of Funko Pops, a few comic books here and there. Mostly Funko Pops I come in there looking for. That's where I bought the Major League one and some other one. I bought my Shazam, the very first issue there from 1973. I found it in there. When the first time I ever went to the Free Comic Book Day, I went there first and then went down to Richard's Comic Books and Collectibles and everything. I enjoyed doing stuff like that. I've been collecting comic books since I was a kid, and I've got my hands on some good ones. And I have ZZ Tops. I have Shoeless Joe Jackson's comic book. I have the Batman called the Bat Family. I have a lot of Shazam, Spider-Mans. Some issue that Toys R Us gave away, and certain things I was doing or getting. And I got a couple autographed ones from back then. I got two autographs, comic books, and everything, and one's got a certificate of authenticity, and I think the other one does. I don't know, but I've been collecting comics for a very good long time. I have several, mostly from the free comic book days, and I've been buying up the new Shazam. I got to read that second issue of Shazam, The Future Starts, or whatever it's called, and see what happens on it. I wish they'd make a video game of him. I'd love to have that. But it's something to me, my first time to go to the South Carolina Comics thing over here in Greenville. Not far from my house. I was going to try to go last year, but they kind of had something go on. But this time they're going to have Darby Allin and from AEW, and they have the guy that played the Power Ranger, Red Ranger. I noticed there's more coming. I'll share on my Facebook page /GreatMan45 more about the South Carolina Comic Con. You can find it on Borderlands Facebook page. You can find it on actually the South Carolina Comic whatever. I think I shared it on my page. You can go there and look at it and buy tickets. I'm planning on trying to go. My wife said you need to go. And I got excited when I saw Darby Allin was going to be there, but I don't think I'll be able to get near him or get an autograph either or a picture because I can't afford that much. That's ridiculous. I have never paid for an autograph anywhere I've been. Never, hardly. Very few. Rarely. Bought a ticket to get in, but that was not even that much money now. I've never paid for a Ric Flair, Tully Blanchard's, Dusty Rhodes autograph. I never paid for any of those. A lot of my autographs came through people who gave it to me, or I got them on my own and never had to pay a cent. They get them autographed. Like CM Punk, I didn't have to pay nothing. I met him at a radio station. See, that right there, that shows how big I am and everything and all that stuff. But either way it goes sometimes, you try to do the best you can and what you do, and people who sometimes they get you where you want to go. But I want to do it in my way of, this podcast and getting myself somewhere, I'm as a media person. I like interviewing players and people and stuff, and, this is my first time going to this. And I don't want to, big treatment. I like to have a little bit of treatment, just something, I can get myself in places and people and not have to worry about, other things. But the media pass, you probably will go me that day and see what happens. But if they don't let me that far, I guess, oh well, I tried. Because that's going to be talked about, my experience there and everything on this show and what happens April 17th and 18th. And I'm going to be on the road before that. Around about after Easter, we'll be on the road to Louisville, Kentucky, where Red Man Radio Show will be on the road there too. I try to do a lot of stuff when I go on the road, and the next time I ain't going to do this live next time. I'm going to record it and then put it up quick as I can and make the show fun. Peanutty, come on now. You got to wait. My wife, stuff from her, what she ordered from I can't even say it. This place, you only can get this from Wisconsin. I think it's in Stevens, Wisconsin. It's Patessi's fries, and the only way you can get it, you order it or you get it from there. Be the only way. But she'd be happy that it finally showed up, and this might be going to be our supper tonight, the way she says. And I have heard this commercial so many times on 107.9, the big cheese out of Wisconsin. And it's called Potessi. And that's some very good stuff, what I've heard. I don't know if I've ever tried it. Will be tonight. But that's going to be interesting. But so I better jump in here, do a show, and let everybody know how things are going around the area. And I'll be promoting more of the South Carolina Comic Con when it gets more stuff posted and stuff. And I'll talk about more of that. I told them at Borderlands and the South Carolina Comic that I will be promoting it on my show and everything, and that's about it. This is a Great Man for Great Man Show. Peace. I'm out of here. Get me out of here, Greg Morton. Couldn't find him.